Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Grand Cat, and today we are doing not an unboxing review, but just a review of the original Daniel LaRusso from Karate Kid, of course, very, very popular with the Cobra Kai series on Netflix. And I've always been a fan of the Karate Kid series, and well, more specifically Cobra Kai, because Cobra Kai I think is one of the best shows on Netflix. And if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it because it is absolutely fantastic. But today I have got myself one of the icon heroes, Daniel LaRusso. That's a difficult one to say. Daniel-san. And he is a two-pack. This is the young Daniel from Karate Kid 1, and we're just going to take a look at him. Unfortunately, it doesn't come with any of his accessories or any of his alternate hands or alternate heads. This is literally just the figure that I got. So this is what we're going to be taking a look at. But we have a whole line of Karate Kid and Cobra Kai figures, which we're going to be taking a look at over the next few weeks. So that is all to look forward to. So let's just stop our little gimmick here. I'm going to move this off to the side. I'm going to take a look at Daniel-san. So, of course, he is in his traditional karate gi. He has his black belt, and he has the Miyagi-Do bonsai tree on the back, as he does. The headband is really well sculpted. It is very, very exact. I really like the head sculpt as well. They've really done quite a bit there. We're trying out a new lighting system as well, which we are fusing natural light with normal light as well. And this is from Icon Heroes. And let's take a look at the articulation. So on the chest, we have this little bit here, which does give a tiny amount. It's more of a swivel, but it looks like it should bend back and forth, but I don't want to go testing it. Under the gi, you've obviously got waist swivel at the gi, and then you've got the legs, which do give a very, very generous stretch. So Daniel-san can do almost a vertical kick, like so. We have the thigh swivel, so the leg can swivel here. We have the double knee joint, which doesn't go much further than that, so you don't get a full turn on your figure. He does have a bit of foot manipulation, but unfortunately it's stuck by the loose gi at the bottom there. You can see that there isn't really an awful lot that you can work with, and the foot doesn't really move backwards or forwards instead. But what you do have is you've got actual toe pivot with actual bare feet, so it's literal toe pivot on this one. The other leg is exactly the same. On the shoulder, it is a singular ball joint. There's no butterfly joint in there. You've got the bicep swivel. You've got the double elbow, and that is as far as it rotates there as well. And you, of course, have the hand, which is also on this little joint, so you can bring the fist forward and back. And with the original figure, he does come with alternate hands, but like I said, I think he also comes with alternate heads as well. But like I said, this is a second-hand figure because getting the original is not particularly easy at this point. And there you can see just a better look at how it looks. I mean, the thing is, like that looks very, very much like the portrait, you know, like the perfect image, the portrait that Daniel has in Karate Kid 1. And also our backdrop actually works for a change. So let's put him in his stance. So traditional karate stance has very wide legs. I remember Daniel-san has one arm sort of up like this and one sort of like this. Now the hand should be open instead of closed, but unfortunately we don't have anything like that. And we're just going to bend the knee just to give a little bit of sort of look, and maybe just pivot the toe just up a little bit, and there we have something like that. Yeah. So this is his traditional first fighting style stance. He obviously grows into crane style towards the end of the movie after his leg gets damaged in the illegal blow by Johnny Lawrence. And he also does the traditional karate stance, which is very, very strange. Um, I don't call myself a martial artist, but I know a lot about it. I did a little bit of Muay Thai and such. And when I first saw the traditional karate stance, I thought it looked ridiculous. So the traditional stance is with the hands open. One hand is down like here, the other hand is open and up like here. And when I first saw this, I was like, that is absolutely ridiculous. It is so open to attacks. You know, like if someone did that to me, I would easily be able to take them down. Until I started thinking about it more, I started looking into it and doing the research, and it is very, very complicated, to say the least. It is designed to deliberately almost bait out counters, because the purpose of this hand being up here at the head, like so, is literally to parry, push, or grab anything that the opponent does to you. The wide stance and the arm out like such is to keep the distance, to keep you at a long distance game so that the opponent can't get in close to you. And obviously karate use a lot of long kicks, you know, a lot of step in kicks, a lot of high kicks and such, which aren't, well, they are done in Muay Thai, but it's more done in Muay Thai kickboxing, which is a little bit different than what I do. But yeah, it's very, very cool to see. So the thing is, you don't have to know about martial arts to enjoy Karate Kid, because it is such a good story, and it's the fact that they managed to continue the story. It's that, you know, that Cobra Kai isn't a reboot. It isn't, you know, it's a continuation from like 30 years on, which is amazing that they're able to do that. So I really love Karate Kid. I really love Cobra Kai. I would say Karate Kid 1 is probably the best, followed by Karate Kid 3, and then Karate Kid 2. Karate Kid 2 is still good, but everything after the first three Karate Kids is not good until Cobra Kai comes along. Don't get me wrong, I thought the female Daniel, I can't even remember what her name is, that's taught by Mr. Miyagi in the fourth one. I thought she was fine, but the story just wasn't there, and it wasn't the same. They tried to recapture the magic that they'd kind of lost. It wasn't quite as good. But this isn't supposed to be a review on Karate Kid, this is supposed to be a review of figures. But with that said, folks, that is going to be the end of this little video. I really hope that you guys all enjoyed. If you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so you can see when more of these videos go up. And we will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.